What is up, guys? The siblings are back together again. Andrew is gonna be a freshman in college this semester. I'm gonna be a senior, and Ashley has been graduated for over a year now. So all of us are joining together in wonderful unison to pass our wisdom down to the little ones of our family. The little tiniest one is going away to college, and we gotta help him out.
Yeah, because he's so little and tiny.
He's so little, tiny, barely over 4 feet tall, and then he's struggling to climb up the stairs to get to his dorm every night.
He will not even be able to get on his bunk.
Also, really quick, I want to thank Grammarly for sponsoring this video, but I'll get more into that later. Andrew, on a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared would you say you feel?
2. I don't have anything packed.
Well, that's not even what matters. It's what's up in here
Yeah.
and in your heart that matters, bro.
3 then.
You're 3. I'm gonna jump into the bare essentials. What do you need to bring to college?
3-in-1 body wash.
Oh god. I wrote a list of some of the things that you would not normally think of that you might forget. I doubt that you know what half of these things are. Number 1 thing you need to bring.
I got it.
A mattress topper.
I already have one.
You already have one because I'm giving you my old one. You have to get a memory foam mattress topper at least like 2 inches. I tried to go to college for the first couple months without it, and I was sleeping on like the bare bones mattress. It was literally a brick. I eventually ended up buying one because I realized, what was I thinking? Then there's a thing called like a cell phone wallet that you stick to the back of your phone case, and you can put your cards in there. Because at school you have to take out your ID to sign into the cafeteria, to sign into your dorm. Just take it right off the bat, and it's fire.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna get one that's like.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
Next, scissors, tape, mini stapler. Those 3 things I'm always looking for, can never find them. Especially the mini stapler.
I was about to say that.
Like,
it's
the stapler,
always when you need the stapler, you're like, who has a stapler? And no one has it.
Professors at college are crazy. They're like, you need to staple it before you get in my classroom or else I'm taking off 10 points.
And they'll literally will be like, you cannot staple at an angle, it has to be straight.
Next things you need that are very important. Get a 10-foot charger. You need a big water bottle, and you should get a duvet and duvet cover instead of like a comforter because it's easier to wash the duvet cover.
What?
You know what a duvet
He
is?
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I know what a bidet is.
What the heck? And then my last advice, don't bring all of your clothes that you own. Only bring what you've worn in the past like 2 or 3 months. Compress it down to a small handful of things.
No.
Okay, you gotta learn to accept some advice, bro.
No. Bringing my whole closet with me. How many pairs of shoes can I bring?
I brought like at least 15 and that's way too much. You literally need like 3 or 4.
I'm different though.
I know Andrew's lifestyle, and part of his literal will to live is wearing different shoes.
Then I guess bring your shoes, bro. Next, moving on from that, I have the section about life hacks.
Life hack number 1. Get the soap that does it all. 20-in-1.
The
Bro.
20-in-1 soap. First college life hack I have is there's a website to get all your textbooks for free. You can literally just find a PDF online. I'll put
Always,
the link right
yeah.
here. Next life hack, there's a way to print posters at FedEx for like $1 each. So instead of spending like $20 on posters, you just print it at FedEx. Next life hack is using Grammarly. I literally love Grammarly so much. They are sponsoring this video. Thank you guys.
I've already seen Andrew use Grammarly for years.
Really?
He uses it on literally every essay.
Bro, same. If you guys are not familiar with Grammarly, it is a digital writing assistant that provides comprehensive suggestions to help improve your grades and your writing. In college, I'm using it like every day because some professors are really crazy about like grammatical errors. So just so that I feel more confident in what I'm turning in, I just check everything I do on Grammarly. And it saves time because when you're in college and you're busy, you have like 100 assignments, Grammarly is really a lifesaver, saves the time, does the proofreading for you. So Grammarly has a free and premium version. The free version has some wonderful features, like it gives you spelling, grammar, and punctuation suggestions. But then Grammarly Premium has some exclusive features like Clarity full sentence rewrites, which helps you rewrite hard to read sentences. So it's basically an all-in-one writing tool. I've had professors that made us all download Grammarly.
Really?
Like, yeah, because he's like, I will not read your mistakes. So sometimes you really do need it for college. It really helps. And with back to school, it's one of the main tools that can really help you. So if you want to succeed this school year and improve your grades, you can go to Grammarly.com to get a free account. Or if you want to upgrade to premium, you can get 20% off. And then back to the life hacks, I would say my last life hack is carrying your student ID with you everywhere and asking every place you go to if they have a student discount.
No, if you're like gonna buy like a laptop, if you're gonna buy food, if you're gonna buy anything, just always ask if they have a student discount or like attempt to get one because most places will have it.
Look at this guy I found.
What the heck is this?
I don't know.
This is definitely Kai's.
Yeah, we're at our little cousin's house right now, so they have all these wonderful things in their house, and I put them in the background. Now, next part of the college advice, the main thing I think people are worried about, making friends. I'm really shy, and I somehow did it, bro. Here's what you need to know. Even if you're really shy or awkward in high school, going to college is a time to tell yourself, You could literally be anyone. I was like trying to challenge myself as a joke to be like, how comfortable can I just be talking to new people? And you just go up to people, say whatever you want, like talk to them as if they're your actual friends. Because the less you care and the more you're like, well, I have nothing to lose. You end up meeting a lot of people, making a lot of friends.
Just be open-minded. You never know who will be your friend. You want to just like talk to everyone and like you'll make friends with people that you would have like never expected to be friends with.
My first tip is say hi to literally anyone and everyone because it breaks the tension and it makes it so that you can talk to anyone. Because if you guys are sitting like next to each other in a class or orientation event, bro,
Andrew's zoning out.
Andrew's like, I don't care.
I'm not lame like you guys. I make friends like nothing.
Oh my god.
It's actually kind of a fact though.
Yeah, Andrew's probably gonna do the best.
Andrew's really good at making friends just because he already treats life like that naturally.
Yeah.
But if you don't treat life like that naturally, then you need to like
learn to put
yourself out there.
Yeah, you kind of just gotta take a deep breath and go like, and then you're fine. What I was saying is that if you sit in an orientation event next to someone and you're just like sitting there silently and you haven't said hi yet, like you can't do that. You have to just be like, oh hi, like right when you sit down. And then suddenly the possibilities are endless. You guys could start talking about literally anything from that point. All you have to do is just say hi first.
And then you're like kind of acquainted if you see each other around.
Basically, rule of thumb, always say hi. Talk to the people sitting next to you in class and get their Instagram, Snap, phone number so that you guys can talk about schoolwork. Just ask them for anything where you can get in contact with them and be like, oh, this way like we can text each other about homework and like figure stuff out.
It's so much easier to get through college if you know at least one person in the class.
And then it makes every class so much less awkward because you're like, I know this person, we've talked about homework, like I could just say anything.
And it's more fun that way. And then like if they force you to make partners.
Then you have a partner in class. Then I wrote down where to make friends. Classes, orientation week, roommates, mutual friends, that's like the main one, clubs, cafeteria,
bars.
No, sitting in the common spaces on campus.
Who does that?
Bro, sometimes
you wait for people to come by.
I'm not waiting for people to come by. Sometimes I'm just like
Can I get your phone number? This would be awesome if we could go through college this way.
The best way that I made friends in college was through clubs, like for sure. I even rushed to sorority, Alpha Gamma Delta.
Greek life.
It like depends on your school. At my school, it was like very STEM based and it was like kind of like Girl Scout vibes. It was very nice and you just like made friends. Gauge it if it's something that you want to do at your specific school because I know Greek life can be very different at every school.
I would say the main way you make friends is through mutual friends. So your roommates are like your first chance to like kind of branch out. Like your roommates' friends will maybe become your friends. You bring friends over and then they meet your roommate and then you're all friends.
But you need to at least make a few friends in the first place.
Yeah, to do that you gotta have a few friends to start with. More on how to make friends. You have to be proactive in inviting people and making plans. If you actually want to hang out with people, you have to be like, we should get coffee sometime. Oh, I'm about to go do this. Do you want to come with me?
You can't just wait for people to reach out to you because that will not work.
A really good way to invite people to things is inviting them to the caf. Being like, oh, I'm about to go to the caf. You want to come with me?
The cafeteria?
Yeah, the cafeteria.
Bro, I used to actually sit in the dining room by myself.
You went by yourself?
Yeah, like every time.
If you need to go to the caf by yourself, but you feel really awkward about it, bring your laptop and pretend that you're working.
Because if else you just sit there and look around blankly.
You could either just be on your phone or like be on your computer.
Yeah.
The computer's more cool.
Yeah, the computer's more cool because then it looks like you're working.
Then you're not a screenager and you're an independent working man.
Last tips of making friends, always be nice and just be yourself.
You never know who
could
Who's
end up
watching.
Yeah.
Okay. Next section of the video, roommate advice. Things can go super right or super wrong no matter how your roommate situation is, so just don't worry about it. Whatever happens, happens.
And you don't have to be best friends with your roommate.
Yeah.
Just as long as you get along, it's fine. Like you just have to coexist at the end of the day. That's like the bare minimum.
General tips to keep things good with roommates. Clean up after yourself immediately. Be mindful of the space. Every time you walk in a room, say hi.
And be considerate.
Basically, just try to emit positive energy. Even if one of your roommates is like very negative vibes, you gotta do your best to keep things positive. Do some little small talks. Ask them about their day.
What am I nervous about? Who's getting the middle bunk?
Oh.
I have a feeling it's gonna be me because I'm a people pleaser. I'll be like, yeah, I'll just take it.
It just depends who gets there first.
But honestly, I wouldn't mind it because then I could yell at both of them at the same time. I'd be like, clean the bathroom, do the dishes.
Last few things for roommate advice, go to the caf with them. Get their schedules, and if you're like girlies, you can get their locations just so you know where they are. Set ground rules immediately and tell them what they can and can't touch off the bat.
You can just tell people like, hey, I don't share clothes. Like if you really want to borrow one, like you could ask me.
If someone steals my clothes, I'm beating them up.
No. Are you the type of person that gets weird when people sit on your bed with like
No.
dirty clothes? You're not?
No.
Okay, it depends how dirty they are. If like they're like smelly, I'm like, get off my bed.
Just be aware that like some people don't like it if you sit on their bed.
If there's any viewers who are like me who don't like their bed being touched, a good thing you can do is get a throw blanket to put on top, and then you can just know that like that's like the kind of dirty throw blanket. Like if anything touches that, like it's fine because it's not your actual bed, it's a blanket.
My roommates are gonna be scared when I don't sleep with pillows.
Do you use a blanket?
As a pillow?
No, you use a blanket at all.
I use a blanket.
Okay. Well, you don't use pillows, so how am I supposed to know what you use, bro?
I actually don't even sleep on a bed. Sleep in chairs, staring at them. Go like this.
Bro, living in a dorm is hilarious.
If you go into it thinking it's more funny than scary, then you'll just like have a better time.
And if anything, it's a learning experience. If things go wrong, it's not permanent. Like eventually you'll move out. It's just funny. Like just try and have fun with it. Always be nice. Always be courteous.
Try to be relaxed and not like
uptight,
too picky or uptight about how other people are. Just kind of be like, this is the cards I've been dealt. Let's just go with it.
The next section is red flags to look for in people that you meet at college.
I always give back to people. If like they do something for me, I'll do something for them. Especially if it's like, hey, could you just grab me that? And they don't do it, I'm like, I think it's time for you to leave. Like, also, I kind of hate when people criticize you for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, honestly, that's
like
true.
What?
No, people
like you'll get food and they'll be like, why are you getting that? And you're like,
people that are like not naturally funny will try to like say mean things to be funny. So like I'll order a pizza with mushrooms. They're like, why you get mushrooms? That's so gross. Ew, that's so gross. I'm like, bro.
And then you go, are you eating it? And then they're like, no. And then you're like, okay, time to be quiet.
Especially when it comes to like food and something that you're eating and obviously enjoy. It's
that's
like keep it to yourself.
That's the worst feeling.
My last red flags for people at college that you want to avoid are people that talk bad about your other friends. That's just a general red flag because if you're talking about other people, they're talking about you. They're talking about you, bro. More red flags, people that pressure you to do unsafe stuff. And people that are kind of flaky. Okay, so first of all, people that are pressuring you to do unsafe things, that's just totally not cool and really lame. Like, they'd be like, if you don't do this, you're lame. I'm like, no, you're actually so lame for saying that.
This sounds a lot like Kelly Wakasa.
And then people that are flaky, I'm saying like, if you really want to be friends with someone, you're like, do you want to go to the cafe with me? Like, let's meet up there at 1. And then they like don't answer the text for the rest of the day, and they're like, oh, sorry, I forgot.
Some people will be like, yeah, like I'm coming, and they like never show up and make you wait longer. That's even worse. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Just text them.
Or else I'll find you, shove you into a garbage can.
Next advice is for classes and keeping track of your workload.
Always look at Rate My Professor if you want a good gauge of what professor to take for a class. And my friend Jed made a website called Rate My Dorm, where after people stay in a dorm, they'll put their dorm in, and you can see who was in your dorm before and like a rating of the dorm and what happened there, which is just really interesting and fun.
Just make to-do lists, keep a planner, try and keep stuff in check. If you don't write it down, it's gonna get real confusing.
You must write it down.
You gotta write it down. And also just work with your classmates. And for doing work, I have a couple life hacks. If you're trying to do work for a long period of time and not get distracted, set up your phone, taking a time-lapse video of yourself working. That way you can't touch your phone, and you want to leave it running as long as possible so you get a really long video.
And play the Mario Kart theme song.
Oh yeah, play Mario Kart music, and then it'll be like, oh, typing so fast. And then also another hack, set a 50-minute timer on your phone, and you have to work for 50 minutes straight without touching it. And 15 minutes actually goes by pretty fast if you just like start working.
Do like little dates with your friends, like coffee shop dates.
Sometimes you have to go to a coffee shop to change your environment and also be like, I am so a boss right now doing this.
Yeah, switch up where you are so it just doesn't get too boring.
Because sometimes your dorm, if you're like me, your dorm is way too cluttered
to like
actually work.
It literally becomes a dungeon. Like try to stay out of there.
Another section of the video, your major and how to pick it. So basically, your freshman year, you can have a major, but try to explore lots of different things with your GEs, like your general education classes. I went in thinking I was gonna do bio, and then I switched to undeclared like immediately when I got there freshman year. And then I just took a bunch of random like art classes, social studies, film, identity classes. And after a year of taking some random classes, I felt really comfortable picking my major. If you have a major and you're unsure about it, just know that you can totally change it. It's not permanent.
And it's always better to change it early. It's not the end of the world. You can be worried that your parents will not be happy with you, but at the end of the day, it's your life. It's not their life.
You can still fail when taking the safe route. You might as well actually put in all your effort towards the thing that you actually care about. And you can always take a lot of other classes at school that will let you learn about other things.
Look how small you look next to me.
I'm sorry, I'm tiny, bro. Andrew got the big jeans in the family.
Hell yeah.
Whoa. The lat spread? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
For the last bit of this video, we're just gonna be giving general college life advice.
Did you have a mental breakdown during your first semester of college?
I had many.
Everyone will probably go through some sort of mental breakdown, and it's fine.
It's a big change, and you're meeting so many people and discovering lots of things about yourself, and like obviously it's gonna be like processing lots of crazy stuff up here. But like it's college, like you're gonna deal with that stuff, and you already probably deal with that stuff in your life anyways. It's nothing new. It's like you're just gonna have to like figure some stuff out. Journaling helps, going on walks helps, spending time by yourself helps. When you go to college, you're pressured to like meet new people and like stick with new friends and like always hang out
and always be around your roommates. Like you need to find some time just by yourself.
You gotta just like go sit outside like on a bench, like listen to some music, get some food by yourself. Spending time by yourself is very healing. My dorm at my college had like a private bathroom, or like thank God for that, because that was so nice to have our own separate bathroom. Every night I would sit on the bathroom floor for like literally hours. Like so sorry if anyone.
What if they needed to use the bathroom?
I know, I was just thinking that, like so sorry if they had to use the bathroom, but like that was my alone time and I just like love sitting on the bathroom floor. I'm gonna give you a scenario and you have to tell me what you're gonna do in this situation.
Yeah.
You're sitting in class and your professor starts saying some problematic racist stuff.
I stand up and grab the stapler and I run away with the stapler. And I say, "You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." And then I chase him out and then I lure him into a trap.
That's a great plan. Basically, always stand up for your classmates and your friends. Don't let professors do problematic stuff just because they're older and like in a position of power.
Never sit down while saying it, or else you seem like a child.
What? You have to stand up?
You gotta stand up physically.
Yeah, physically you gotta stand up. I've dealt with some bad professors. Me and my classmates got together. We got that guy fired. He was doing so much stuff wrong. It won't always be that extreme, but like
sometimes it has to be if the professor's that bad.
Yeah, in my case, it really had to be, bro. Like, oh my god. Last bit of advice: when you're going to college, you got nothing to lose. Just be yourself. Have fun with it. If you're nervous, just treat everything as a joke, and it'll all feel a lot more comfortable. And just say hi to everyone. Always be nice. Always be helpful. And I think that's the end of the video. Do you feel better prepared now?
Yes.
What are you most excited about for college, Andrew?
Skateboarding a lot.
Nice. Yeah, you're totally going to like a skater town. Andrew, how did you pick your university then?
So I didn't want to stay on the East Coast.
There's a hint, bro, of where he's going. I believe that's all for the video today. Thank you, siblings, for joining us. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you again soon, and we hope you all have a wonderful beginning of your school years. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.